Hello guys, it's Ramos here and welcome to Kai'Sa's Champion Spotlight. She's finally on the PB, she's the daughter of Kassadin and she's awesome. First, let's take a quick look at her emotes and then I'm going to explain to you all her abilities. They changed based on what you build and each upgrade grants something different. We're going to take a look really soon after we take a look at all those emotes. Also, you can change whether you have your helmet on or off at any time by pressing Ctrl and 5. And her skin is called Bullet Angel Kai'Sa and it also has some chromas.
That's enough for the moment. The hunt will resume.
Now let's get to her abilities. Her passive causes each of her basic attacks to stack plasma for 4 seconds and each deals more damage based on stack. Her attacks detonate plasma at 4 stacks with either an ability or a basic attack, dealing bonus damage equal to the target's missing health. Also, allies immobilizing effects on champions add 1 stack of plasma. And her second passive is Living Weapon, which we're going to take a look afterwards, that changes her abilities based on what you build. Her Q makes her launch 6 missiles that split among nearby enemies, each dealing physical damage. Additional hits on the same target deal reduced damage. And if you have 100 AD, you upgrade this to 12 rockets, which we're going to take a look soon. And minions below 35% health take a lot more damage. Her W, Void Seeker, fires a Void Blast that grants True Sight on the first enemy hit, deals magic damage, and applies 2 stacks of plasma. Note that this can explode the stacks if you're already at 4, and it will explode it with the first stack and also grant you 1 extra stack, so it will restart it and deal more damage. And if you upgrade this, you apply 3 stacks instead of 2 and also refund half of the cooldown on champion hits. Her E, Supercharge. She spends 1.5 seconds supercharging and afterwards she gains movement speed during the charge and attack speed for 5 seconds when charged. And this can be upgraded if you have enough attack speed that will also grant you 0.5 seconds of invisibility. And as well, basic attacks reduce this ability's cooldown by 0.5 seconds and the movement speed and attack speed you get from this increase based on your attack speed. And finally, her ultimate Killer Instinct teleports her to a location of an enemy affected by plasma. You can choose where to teleport based on the circle around the target, and after you're teleported you gain a shield that absorbs damage for 3 seconds. Now, as I've said, each ability can be further improved if you build something for that ability. Her Q increases to 12 missiles instead of 6 if you have 100 bonus attack damage. Her W at 100 ability power, you apply 3 stacks instead of 2 stacks and refund half the cooldown on champion hits. And her E increases if you have 100% bonus attack speed, that also grants you invisibility for 0.5 seconds when you use it. Now let's take a look at the evolved abilities. That's the Q. If you go for enough IP, you can upgrade the W, which I think it's pretty damn useful. And like I said, you can explode the passive with the W and further increase the stacks on the target, since it will reset if you overdo 5 stacks on the target with this ability. Also note that you can have all 3 of them at the same time or 2 of them. In normal games you're probably going to go after 2 of them, most likely the attack damage and the attack speed one, since I don't know how good she will be AP, but that seems like the normal build. If you go for attack speed and attack damage, you will be able to have both of them upgraded with a normal build. And by upgrading the E, you gain a short invisibility when using it. So you can go for a pretty weird build like this and you will be able to have all 3 of them upgraded. Know that if you go below the threshold you need for each of them, the ability will be unranked, but you can get it back if you buy what you need later on. And the E is pretty strong because you can keep it up since it resets after hitting enough. Each hit on champions reduces its cooldown, so you'll be able to pretty much have it all the time in teamfights, the E. Also the stealthy thingy if you have that one. So for the build, I really think she's going to be played with the normal AD and attack speed hybrid, but you have the ability scaling items recommended there as well, so who knows, maybe if you play her mid you can play her AP, see how that works, or you go for a hybrid of AP and attack speed, maybe with Nashor, it could work. But I think the best build would be to build her a normal AD carry and go for attack speed and attack damage, and you will eventually have both of them upgraded. Still, the first one is important, it doubles the damage since you have double rockets, but the double is pretty damn good as well for the explosions, and the passive is magic damage, so I think she would work well AP as well. But that's it for Kai'Sa. Let me know what you think about her, let me know if you want to play her AP or AD or combined. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.